Our subject is follow-up tips. First of all, let's look at the 4 basics in the business. There's meeting people. You heard about that today. There's calling people, showing the plan. And the 4th basic is getting people started right or following up. And I heard when I first got into business that in terms of the level of importance, the follow-up, follow-through process represents 75% of the level of importance with the 4 basics. It's absolutely something that we have to master. So I've just got a couple of thought process things and one quick technique that we see that is working. And, you know, there's 2 things that you have absolute control over. That's your actions and your attitude. Here's the attitude after you show a plan and you're doing your thing to grow your network. Here's your attitude. I care enough to be prepared. I care enough to have a great attitude. I care enough to have a game plan, to be excited, to come put gas in my car, to drive to your home, to meet you somewhere, to share the plan, to put my heart out on there. I care enough to be the very best representation of BWW that is all possible. But I don't care too much about whether you say yes or no. When you get that reverse, when you do that, you have proper leadership posture. Leadership is assertive but not aggressive. When that attitude is flipped, this is what it sounds like. I don't care enough to read and discipline myself. I don't care enough to use my own products. I don't care enough to do all of the things that the leaders say that I should be doing so I could be a fantastic leader. But I care a whole lot about whether you get in or not. Oh, Lord, I'm not prepared for you, but I want you. And see, you can't lead people when you need people. People are trying to get away from needy people. They got needy people at work. They got needy people in their family, needy neighbors. Everybody wants something. And now here you are, unprepared, unsophisticated, not ready for freedom. And man, you got to get in, man. Can you sign up tonight? I got my credit card right here. I got the reader right here. Put it on my phone. I'll get you signed up. No! So in terms of your attitude, man, that's the attitude, man. I'm here for you. But whether you say yes or no, that's up to you because the next thing is next. Here's the action. This will set you free. If you put this in motion, I promise you, we're seeing this in our business right now. We're having growth like crazy because what we did is we went back to the basics that Bill Britt taught. I listened very closely. I heard a diamond say a year ago that before they went diamond, they listened to Bill Britt How to Go Diamond. They listened to Bill Britt How to Go Diamond. Went back to the old Britt School tapes, and that's what Alice and I went back and did, listening to our upline, listening to Bill. And Bill said, I never did a follow-up. If you wanted to find me, you have to find the next meeting. And it was kind of, but what about the checklist? And what about all these other things and getting them on ditto? All that stuff's important. But listen to what Bill said. The best way to get somebody followed up with is to show that you believe in them, is to show them how the business works, is to put them with you and you show the plan for them. Many business owners get stuck because you're developing an army of plan watchers and not an army of plan showers. The open meeting is fantastic, but understand what it's for. You grow when you show the plan. You grow when you're out there getting hung by your tongue and not the tongue by somebody on stage. Therefore, the magic move, very simple, bringing Alice up. Here we go, 20 seconds. This is it. If you practice this, I promise you, this is battle tested. We got a boatload of guys here. We got guys with boards and easels after 30 days in the business showing the plan in depth. Here's how it works. After the meeting, after your one-on-one, you look at the guy and you go, man, it's pretty good stuff, isn't it? He's going to say, oh, yeah, man, it's great. It looks like you really understand this. And he's going to say what? Absolutely. I mean, it's fantastic. I'd like to do a meeting for you. It's a gift. When somebody gives you a greeting card, you don't say, open it first, let me see if I want it. What do you say? Thank you. So you just go, repeat after me. I'd like to do a meeting for you. And then you book it. And you do that 20 times a month and you'll have more business than you can shake a stick at and you'll be on stage and you'll be in the emerald section onto the diamond section. Here's my beautiful wife, Alice.
All right, guys, I got 22 seconds. Here's the deal. Attitude, add value, and assessment. Tony talked about attitude. I don't have to tell you about that. I start the follow-up at the end of the plan, and I begin to develop the kind of relationship so this person knows I'm going to add value to them. I'm making an assessment from the beginning of the time I show the plan until I walk out. Here's your attitude. The last home plan I went into, there was a little 4-year-old baby running around. It was a single mom. I began the follow-up, and this little 4-year-old jumped up in my lap, sat down. What was my attitude? Let's get to business, put your baby away. No. Let me tell you, his mother was so embarrassed, but because I went there to add value, I did not put her in a position so that she felt as if I was there with the expectation that I needed or wanted something from her. If you go to add value and then you make an assessment that it's not about you and you go with the right attitude, you will follow up and follow through for the rest of your life, because that's what Bill Britt and the whole Diamond team is doing with us right now.